Welcome back to the Rare Element Sports Card Podcast, brought to you by Denver Card Shows. My name is A.A. Ron. I'm here with my motherfucking boy, Jeremy. What's going on, brother?
What's up, pimpin'?
Oh, just finishing up a little holiday season, getting some podcasting in.
Word. Can't believe it's already been a week.
Oh, I know. This last week went by so fast.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, it did. We did record late, though, because we had some technical difficulties, so it was like a day shorter, but still.
Those do be the facts, though.
Yeah, for sure. How was your Christmas, brother?
It was good, man. How about you?
It was all right.
Yeah, I was lying.
It was okay.
Nah, it was aight.
It was aight.
All right, cheers it up to some aight Christmases.
Right. I did receive this gift, though. I got this
That's
hoodie.
dope, man.
Hoodie made for one of my coworkers.
Can't lie, I'm a little bit jelly.
Shout out to Alicia if you're listening. Peace. That's fucking awesome. Awesome gift. Best gift I got this Christmas.
Word.
Yeah. But you want to jump into the pod, my brother?
Let's do that.
Cool. So our podcast is made up of 3 elements. The first element is going to be cardboard, which is sports card news. Our second element this week is some wiggity wax. And we're going to finish that shit up with some sports. You want to rip that fucking shit?
Rip that shit.
All right. So our first topic under the cardboard this week is about Alt. Alt is suing Beckett.
Mm-hmm.
Suing Beckett. All right. So here's the scenario. So Alt bought this Steph Curry rookie card, Topps Chrome, gold, in a BGS 9.5, right? So they get this card and they have it in their vault for a few years. So they paid quite a bit for it. So it's not worth what it once was. You know what I mean? So now they got the grand idea of like, let's crack it.
Yeah.
And let's send it to PSA. So they can recoup some of that money and it'll be worth a little bit more, because PSA values are higher. So they crack the shit. They send it to PSA. PSA gets the card, and they're like, yo, this card is fucking trimmed, bitches. And they're like, fuck. So now it's out of the slab. They send it back to them, and they send it back to BGS to see if they can get it back in the slab. And they're like, and BGS is like, oh, actually, this card is trimmed. So they're like, fucked now. So now they have basically a raw card and no grade on it, and it's worth a fraction of what it was before. So now they're suing BGS for basically having a false grade, making it a false asset, and now they're gonna, I think, what was it, $350K in damages they're suing Beckett for.
Wow.
So what are your thoughts about this, bro? Do you think that these companies or anyone really should be able to sue a grading company?
Well, I don't know. Does Beckett have any sort of guarantee, I guess the way PSA does,
Mm-hmm.
The whole money back guarantee kind of thing or whatever. That's tough. Because you're still just paying for an opinion, and until there's regulations and shit,
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, man. That's tough because you're just paying for their opinion, and yeah, they deemed it so, but no matter what and it kind of depends on how bad it is too. Like, was it easily catchable? Was it like a fraction?
Mm-hmm. Was it barely on the cusp of being short, or
was it trimmed, or was it minimum size? No, they did. Didn't they? They did say it looked like one edge was fucked with or something, right?
Yeah,
I want to say it.
Top to bottom.
I remember saying that.
It was the top to bottom that they're saying it was trimmed.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's kind of hard to miss that shit.
You would think.
But
you would think.
Depending
on when it was graded too, I guess. But
I think they said it was graded in October of 2016. So it was quite a ways back.
Yeah.
Way before the boom.
Yeah. They may not have been as concerned with people trimming new cards, I guess, and didn't. I don't know. It even trips me out to still think that people trim new shit.
I know.
Especially
a card like that, like a gold rookie.
Yeah.
Fuck. The balls it takes to fucking cut that shit.
My God.
Stones, bro.
Whew. And you're taking like such a small amount off too. Like it's not like
It's just like millimeters.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, I don't even I don't honestly don't even understand how they do it without it fucking up. Like if it's a chrome card, how like will fuck up like the outer coating, the sheen. Like I don't understand how they could do it.
I don't know, man.
You know, there's no way they're cutting it like by hand.
Yeah.
It's got to
A
be
paper
like
cutter or some
like-
shit. It's got to be. I'm guessing it's got to be some sort of computer assisted die cut thing or something.
probably.
You know, with a
Yeah.
microscope and shit. But
You're probably right.
I don't know, man.
It's fucking ballsy as hell. But once Alt takes that card out of the slab, you're taking on that risk.
Pretty much. There's no way of proving that they didn't fuck with it before it went to fucking PSA. Really.
Right. You know what I mean? So it's like if you have the balls to take that card out of the slab and you're gonna send it to a different grading company, then you're kind of rolling those fucking dice, bro. You're kind of like fucking rolling that shit.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't feel bad.
Yeah,
for
especially if they took it out. Like now, if you sent it as a, what do they call it, a crossover, that would have been different.
Right.
If they would have said, because you would think they should still be able to determine that through the slab.
Right.
But if you're sending it, you're cracking and crossing. Anything can happen when you fucking crack that thing too.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee that you know.
You're not gonna.
You're just supposed to take your word for it that you didn't fuck with it. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. So do you think that this kind of sets a precedence if, like, say they do sue them and they do get some money back from BGS? Do you think that it's going to open the floodgates for other people to start doing shit like this?
I don't know. Do you think that? Wonder if they'll get anything. It just depends. Yeah, because how can you prove that? I mean, and I'm not saying they did, and they probably didn't.
Right.
But there's no way to prove that you didn't fuck with it. Not sure, bro. Not sure.
And I don't think.
And even if they did, I don't think they would get full amount. They might get a little fucking something, but.
Right. It's like, all right, we'll cover your court costs. And
Yeah.
$100. I don't think they stand a chance, honestly, with the lawsuit. I think a judge will be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
That crack and cross shit's pretty bold, anyway, man.
Right. It is. And fucking as being a company of that size, you would think that they would not be take such risky ventures, you know. But I mean, sports cards in general are risky. You know, you're taking a lot of risk paying. Right, they pay $168K for that card. You're already taking a bunch of risk. You know what I mean? You're already doing that, and then you're gonna fucking open it up, and then fucking try to get some more out of it. I mean, I understand why they would do it. I mean, I get the idea behind it, but you're rolling those fucking dice.
I think if I was gonna do that, especially on something that high end, I think the crossover is only like $50.
Right.
So why not try it that way first for $50 on a fucking card that big? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're cracking it and pulling it out, you're probably fucking with it a little bit, or trying to clean it, or looking at the surface, or fucking doing something with it before you fucking send it. Anyway,
right.
You know,
you're hitting a little Kurt's card care on it,
because otherwise, I mean, I guess I could see people's logic in, oh well, I'm not going to send it in another company's slab because that might create some sort of bias or whatever. But I don't know, man. I'd like to think that it didn't. I don't know why another company wouldn't want another card in their fucking slab.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
They're not going to. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I've never tried it myself. I've had a card or two where I've thought about it. I was like, $50? You know? Try for a 10?
I have 2 cards right now that I'm thinking about.
And to fucking crack it, then you're fucking. You might get fucked.
Right. You can get fucked hard.
Send it. They say it's a 9. Then you got to crack it again and try and send it back to the other place, and they might still say it's a 9 too. There's no guarantee.
Yeah, you might not get the same grade again.
So
that's true, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's true.
I do have 1 or 2 where I was thinking about maybe sending it in for a crossover review and just see what they say.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, for sure. I have that Jordan short print in a CSG slab, and I'm like, back then when they had the green label still, they were known to be like very tough graders. So I'm like, this could possibly get a PSA 10, and if it does, I mean, it exponentially raises the price. And then that Jokic wood card I have, and that's also in a CSG slab, And I was thinking about cracking both of those and sending them a PSA and see what happens. But I'm a bitch, bro. I'm afraid of it.
Yeah, I mean the Joker, I would probably crack. The other one, who knows? You know, you might try it in there, but you crack it, it's only $19.
Right. Right.
You send it for the review, it's 50, and then even if they don't do it, it's still 50 bones.
Right. Yeah, and the Jokic is wood. It's a wood card, so you could maybe hit it a little harder and accidentally not fuck it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So that might be.
I don't know how tough of a grade those are. They might be a tough grade,
Right.
kind of out the gates. I don't know.
They might be. But even a PSA 9, even if I got a 9 on it, it's still gonna
better.
bump it up from the CSG 9 for sure.
Yep. Yeah, and at $19 a pop, like kind of a no-brainer anymore.
Kinda should. Yeah, it's true.
As long as you can afford it,
Yeah.
you know. And I've got this stack of vintage to send to SGC, and I don't know. Part of me keeps going, but it's only 19 to send it to PSA. But like, it's vintage, and I want to kind of want to have it in SGC. You know what I mean? But like, it's worth a little bit more at PSA. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I do feel like, just from my small bit of experience with SGC, that they are slightly easier graders, but I don't know. I don't have a ton of experience with them, but there was a few cards that I got back slightly higher grades than I was expecting with them.
Mm-hmm.
But
I did too. I didn't think that McKinnon would get a 10.
yeah.
There was a little issue on one of the corners, just a slight bump, and I was like, "Oh, that'll 9.5," and it 10.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Mm-hmm. So, you know, we'll give her a shot. We'll see what happens. But
Yeah. Man, I hope this doesn't start like a trend of people suing like PSA and Beckett and all these companies for missing stuff, you know? And that's kind of what makes PSA good in a way, because they do have that guarantee.
yeah.
You know, they're like, they'll buy the card back, they'll make it right in that scenario. Beckett, as far as I know, doesn't have anything like that.
Yeah.
So, and in the
Well, I don't know if PSA would in this exact scenario, because you took it out. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
So
No, not at all. Yeah. And yeah, so it wouldn't even matter in this scenario. You're fucked.
kind of, if you took it out. In order to get that money back, you have to keep it in that slab and have somebody prove that while it's still in the slab.
Right. It's true. Damn. So that crack and resub game is treacherous, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's money to be made doing it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're definitely taking fucking shit into your own hands.
Well, I cracked the Juan Soto image variation that I had that in the CSG 9.
Oh yeah.
And sent that to PSA. So
Did you? Nice.
it was a little tough crack, but I got it out.
Those CSG slabs.
It wasn't like hard, but like yeah.
Which ones were tougher, the CSG or the HGAs?
Well, I don't know. I haven't cracked any HGAs that I didn't have to just pop open. Yeah. And so I don't think. I'm pretty sure all the ones I cracked popped right the fuck open like that.
Really?
But I know the one that you said was like fucking shattering all over the fucking place and was one of the hardest ones.
It was very difficult, dude. Fuck
So-
yeah. It fucking left shit all over my living room. I was in there cracking it and fucking shards went everywhere.
Yeah.
And I ended up fucking putting a divot in the card too. Like, it was fucking shitty.
Yeah, and I did a Beckett just the other day, and it was tough, but it opened pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never fucked with a Beckett slab or a CSG or an SGC.
Yeah.
You know, just HGA. But I'm going to start I'm over here saying, oh, it's treacherous, it's tough.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to start doing it. No, but I think I am.
Just gotta be careful.
Yeah, I think I am. I'm going to start trying to find
Just go as slow as you fucking need to, and just fucking little fraction at a time. Yeah, it's tough. I don't know.
I think I could find some good deals on CSG 9s and 9.5s and then maybe start doing that a little bit and see, you know, if I could send it to PSA and bump them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you can find some deals on them. You really can, especially now.
Especially now.
CSG gets no love.
There's a lot of deals on everything right now, but
Yeah, it's true.
you gotta be careful.
Watch your shit. Watch your shit, or that card will just be worth
$5, Buster.
But yeah, we'll see what happens with this. We'll keep an eyeball on it. See like what the judges say about alt suing BGS. It'd be interesting to see if they end up getting some money out of it.
They might get a little something just to get them to shut the fuck up.
Get some shut the fuck up money.
Yeah.
I don't have a shut the fuck up on the board. I gotta find a good one. Oh, I forgot to put Nacho Libre on there too. Fuck. I was gonna do that the other night and I spaced it. Oh well.
Nacho and Nelson.
Nelson too. I gotta write those because I forget. Nacho, Nelson. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know why, bro. Like I'm 44 years old. That saying still cracks me up every time I hear it. Especially when like people seriously say it to each other. When they're serious. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. It just always tickles me, dude. I don't know why. But we'll move on. We'll get out of that topic and we'll move on to our second one here under the cardboard, which is the tax man. The IRS is delaying the eBay and PayPal 1099s until 2023, bro. We're not like tax people. We're not here to give anybody advice, so don't listen to anything we say. But do you think this is going to open people up, dude, from like start to like take PayPal payments more than, at shows and shit?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard of anyone turning them down. I've heard of people like, I guess, you know what I mean? But I've never really heard too many people turning them down.
No?
That I've seen or dealing around me anyway.
I've seen a few
actually say no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
but you go all the way around, so.
I do, yeah. I float around the show a little more. I'm like, dude, we got to report all this, and I like to try to do cash.
I've heard them say, they would prefer cash, or I've heard them say, as long as it's X amount, or you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but I haven't necessarily noticed anyone straight saying no.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, there's not a ton of reason to not, especially now.
Yeah, it's true. It's funny. I find the timing of it funny. That they come out at the very end of the year. Yeah. They're like, oh, we're not going to be doing this now.
After everybody was like freaking out all year long.
Everybody was careful. And like, they finally got people to like track their shit and like actually like be conscientious of their taxes. And then now they're just like letting people just straight off the hook with that. Because, you're supposed to, if you're selling on eBay, even if you're selling at shows, you're supposed to report income.
Yeah.
It's honor system, but you're supposed to fucking report it.
Even a yard sale.
Right. Even a yard sale. Yeah, you're 100% right. But if now they're like fucking letting people off the hook with that, I think they're like giving people the wide open to say, fuck it, I'm not gonna pay, and I'm not gonna report it. If they're getting 1099s, then that's gonna make them a little more apt to want to fucking do it right and take track and like follow all the money and shit. But if they're just letting it go, they're gonna get whole another year of people saying fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, everybody was scared of it on eBay and everything, but eBay didn't seem to slow down all that much. So,
not really. I mean, a touch, but I think the entire market slowed down too.
Yeah, so it's hard to say. Like,
it's if it's caused by that or not. So
it's hard to say like if anything was hit harder than anything else per se.
Right. I know I slowed down on eBay. I definitely did. Like I sold maybe a third of what I normally do,
Even with having things listed, or you just stopped listing stuff?
I just stopped listing stuff. Yeah. I took tons of stuff down. I had a whole like gamut of comic books that I had on there just on there listed for buy it nows and stuff, and I took them all down. And I definitely eclipsed that $600 mark throughout the year, but I mean, I just didn't go as hard as I normally did.
Yeah.
And I kept track of everything. I was like, all right, I'm going to report everything. And, I probably still will just because I have it all done. It's all done.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'll fucking do it. I should anyway. I have it in the past, IRS, if you're listening. My name is Aaron Fernandez. But I'll probably still, like I said, I'll probably still do it. But
Yeah.
I wonder how many people are just gonna go, oh, thank God, I'm not gonna fucking do any of that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll just see what my accountant says.
Yeah. And that's the thing to do.
Yeah.
That's the move, is like get an accountant, talk to them, get their professional advice, and do what they tell you.
Yeah.
Because they know, and they'll fucking help you. They're there to help you.
Yeah. Maybe somebody a little higher end than just like the H&R Block guy.
Oh, shit. And we're like, I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck you should do.
At least for the first year. And then once you figure it out, then you can probably do it on your own.
Yeah. Maybe a year or two.
Yeah.
There's some people that are a little slower than others, so a year or two, maybe 3. Yeah, for sure. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. There was a lot of people complaining about it on like Facebook and Twitter and stuff, and then the other day when it came out that they were doing that, it was just like a flood of like, hallelujah, the tax man is letting me go.
Yeah. Well, they were waiting for them to pass like some kind of law first, right? For it to actually even matter, I think.
No, they did pass the law.
I thought they said they still were trying to get it passed and it hadn't passed everywhere or something.
No, I'm pretty sure it was part of one of the stimulus packages. One of the last checks, the very last set of checks that they sent.
I don't know. The thing I read said that they were still waiting for something to pass. That's why they didn't do it. But I didn't.
Really?
Yeah. I'll have to look into it a little more. But
yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's possible for sure.
Like it was like voted on, but then never like finalized.
Completely finalized.
Agreed how they're gonna fucking do it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. And the $600 was ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous. You know, I mean,
and that's not even. That's just for them to send you the 1099 or whatever. That's not even for you to have to report it. That's still up to you to go from there.
Even at that,
that's just covering their ass.
Exactly. But yeah, we'll see, bro.
Yeah,
we'll see. That fucking as soon as that comes out, go look on eBay and there's like 1 million cards get listed. Woohoo! People are listing cards like. But
I don't know. People were worried about it there for a minute, but
yeah,
I think people are just don't know. They're just confused, you know.
Yeah, and it's
just because you sell a card for $100 doesn't mean it's $100 of income.
Right. You paid
most likely
for
that's
it.
Yeah.
And
especially with the way the market ended up being, there's no way it was next to impossible to not be able to write off a fucking loss.
Exactly. If you can prove that what you paid for that card, then you're only paying money on your profit. Mm-hmm. So if you get smoked on that card, you lose $2,000.
If you're that far behind, just go buy a bunch of wax at the end.
Fuck yeah. Like Alt is gonna fucking file on a loss on that Steph Curry card for sure. Right. It's like, man, that was a $168,000 card. Now it's worth $78,000. That is still a big card, but I mean, knowing that it's trimmed, whoo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They could write that shit off.
Might as well slab it as authentic now because everybody already knows.
Yeah.
At least then it'll be slabbed.
Mm-hmm. Because it's a gold. It's at a 10. Or wait, golden
50, I think.
Tops, I think, are 50. Yeah. But it's still serial numbered, so like people will know what card it is.
Tops Chrome or
Tops Chrome?
Yeah, it should be 50 then.
Mm-hmm. What a banger of a card, Steph Curry gold.
Yeah.
Damn. But we'll move on, bro. We'll move on. Our third topic this week under the cardboard element is about PSA, and they added a nice little something to their premium club membership. They threw a $100 Loupe credit for the collector club membership. Dude, does that help? Does that help you? Like you just recently got a membership. Does that help you to like kind of compensate for it and make it a little bit better?
I mean, I got mine right before they fucking said that shit, so I don't know where's my fucking shit.
I wonder if they'll get it for you.
I don't know. I have to look into it.
You should send them an email.
Yeah, I bet you if I bitch, they'll give me something.
Hook me up with some $100.
Yeah, because that was like a week ago. What the fuck?
It was very close. It was very close.
Yeah. So I don't know what the fuck actually is Loupe? It's just another whatnot
It's
fucking
like,
thing,
yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, it's like Whatnot or Drip or like any of those type of things, like video auction-y selling platforms.
Yeah, I mean that offsets it right there for 100 bones. Shit,
Yeah,
that's cool, I guess.
go in there and get into a little break or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think they need to do more? You think they need to start adding more things to the membership to make it worth it, or to entice people to sign up for it more?
I think they will. Well, I feel like they will do. I don't know what, but I feel like once you're a member, at least they might have like specials and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they used to.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. 10 cards for $100 or some shit.
that'd be dope.
You know.
Mm-hmm. That'd be dope. And at that price point, if you did 20 cards for if they like said minimum 200,
Yeah.
dude, I would do that all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
20 for 200.
Yeah.
See, when it's that, like when it has that kind of minimums, if it's that cheap, then it makes it all right. But like,
Yeah.
if they're doing $20 a card and it's a 20 card minimum, it's still $400.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's some ballers out there, but I'm not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's tough for me to drop $400 on like a bunch of grades right out just all at
Yeah.
once, And I'm sure there's a lot of other folks like that too. So those minimums kind of suck.
Yeah, it's tough. It forces you into the using the group submitter pretty much.
Yeah. It forces you to fall right in their arms. Come on in, and we could not pay for our cards, and then get put on blast. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of made me think a little bit about getting a membership. You know what I mean? But you have one, so I'm like, well,
Yeah, no, you don't need to get one. You can just send all my shit anytime you want, dog. I
Yeah.
mean, you could get your own if you want. I'm just saying.
No,
Anytime, dog. Anytime. Just let me know.
for sure. But I don't know. I think it's a nice little perk. Gives people a little something to like.
Yeah.
Tickle your balls a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it basically pays for itself. $100, dude.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, for sure. And if you could buy just like a card, even just one card for $100, then I'm even and I'm good.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Depending on what you can use the credit for, you can just go in there and buy a fucking card. Psh, done deal.
Yeah, I think so. I think you could just use it for whatever.
Send it straight to fucking PSI.
Right? Go get me a little banger. But yeah, that's all I got for the cardboard, bro. Do you want to take a shot?
Yep.
All right, brother. Here's to you in the pot.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
That one's not nearly as smooth as that Johnny Walker. No Buffalo Trace.
That was the end of that Buffalo Trace. Let's get the fuck out of that shit. That's just gone.
That shit's done. Joe Rogan, I don't like your taste in whiskey.
Yeah, it started off okay. And
It's
then,
okay,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's a little harsh and it's not the best. It's alright.
Yeah, I felt 18 again on that one. Whew.
Well, now that we've taken our obligatory shot, do you want to hear a little bit from our sponsor?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this. This podcast is brought to you by Denver Card Shows. Come find your grail and chill with some of the dopest people in the hobby. For more information, check out denvercardshows.com. All right. Little Dre for that ass.
Word.
Denver Card Shows are going to be having a show in February. So as soon as we get dates and times and everything, we'll let you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
But on that note, want to jump into a little wiggity wax?
Let's do that.
All right. So our first topic under the wax element this week is about Bowman Transcendent Baseball. 2022 is coming out on December 30th. Dude, I didn't know this, but they capped their box releases at 100 boxes. They only do 100 boxes of the whole fucking thing. So it's a pretty, exclusive fucking set. Not a. It's pretty short printed.
Pretty much, yeah. Every card can be accounted for.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I think it said there was 34 autos.
Every box gets opened
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
because of the trip.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they have the VIP event in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts about Transcendent Baseball, dude?
Dude, I think it's sick. If one of these fucking centuries, I'm gonna get in a break of that shit. Because if you can afford it, that's what you fucking get in on a break, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's it's like 40 spots or something like that. I think, like you said, I think it's 30 something autos and like maybe a couple base cards or something, but they're like 1-of-1s and shit, and like it's pretty exclusive, dude. And then so what most people will do is they just random every single thing. And somebody gets the fucking trip, somebody gets the fucking 1-of-1s, somebody gets, whatever,
Right.
fucking. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And then even the worst thing is still, I mean, you're not going to get your money back, but, I mean, it might be a $50 card, and you're probably getting in for $300-400 or some shit, I bet. But
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So, this is Bowman Transcendent. Do they have a Topps Transcendent?
oh,
dude?
yeah, there's both. I wonder if they both, I'm sure, must be for the same party, I bet.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I would imagine. Unless they
Yeah.
throw another party. Shit, you
Yeah.
never know.
Did they already do the Topps one? They might have already done Topps.
For the season. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they did or not.
Yeah, they might have actually.
Yeah. But they're all real thick cards, aren't they? Like,
Yeah, it's all super high end, like
Mhm.
ridiculously high end.
it's
Yeah.
like NT or flawless high end. Or
I think everything is numbered to like 10 or less or something.
Oh,
or,
wow.
I don't know. Yeah,
Dope.
bunch of 1-of-1s, bunch of autos. Usually like they'll have like a couple of guys that are, I don't know. A couple of years ago when I was really paying attention to it, it was I want to say it was Nolan Ryan and Big Unit were like the two kind of chases. I think maybe Shohei and somebody else. It was like two kind of like old school Hall of Famers and then like two newer guys.
Yeah.
And it was Shohei and somebody else, I think, and then Nolan Ryan and the Big Unit. And it was like every box you get like a 1-of-1 of each of those guys or something like that.
Yeah. Nice.
Fucking beers make me all burpy. Which is, is kind of weird because you're guaranteed a 1-of-1 of one of those guys or whatever. You know what I mean? But like, there's only 34 of them, but like they're totally different, obviously. So
Right.
I don't know.
That's cool. And in Bowman Transcendent, do they have prospects in their shit and like?
I think just rookies.
Just
They're
rookies.
not prospects for sure, but I would say there's probably at least rookies. I mean, the main thing everybody's shooting for is the trip,
Right.
obviously.
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure. That would be cool.
The VIP party, and then there's probably, I want to say there's even like maybe some cut signatures or something like that in there. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I don't own it. Do you have any Transcendent baseball cards?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Mm.
Sure don't.
I didn't even look. I'm gonna look, see what kind of what the prices are on.
Even just a simple base card or something is going to be probably pretty high.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I dig on that kind of stuff too. I really like the high end stuff. I like the way they look, and I like to compare it's like styles and like designs and stuff compared to the other stuff. But they're coming on December 30th, and I could not find a price on them.
No.
I'm not sure what they're going to
Oh,
be.
the whole thing? Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. Let's say it's like 10 G's or something like that.
Yikes.
Yeah. I know it's like $300-400 a spot, I think, for like 40 spots or something. So yeah,
Damn.
something like that.
And if anybody knows, hit us up on the socials and let us know how much those
Yeah,
baseball boxes are.
and if you're a baller, you just go buy the whole box and get your trip and everything.
I know,
And then
right?
at the trip, supposedly is like fucking baller ass fucking shit, dude. And they just handing out 1-of-1s like fucking candy and shit too.
1-of-1 for you.
Yeah,
1-of-1 for you. Like Oprah and shit.
yeah, dude. I mean, I've thought about pulling the trigger on it a couple times, but
Yeah.
I didn't have the huevos.
Yeah, it takes some pretty big huevos. Some ranchero huevos sized.
Yeah, there was cut signatures and shit in there. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Topps Transcendent had Juan Soto and Cunha.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one's gonna be dropping here right before the new year. So go get your bang ass boxes.
Yeah, one of these centuries we'll go halfers on a spot.
Yeah.
And win the trip. And the trip is 2. It's for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
you can take it at +1.
and I think they pay for room, the show, I mean the event, and the room, and I want to say a flight too.
Damn.
I'm not positive if you get the flight or not.
That'd be cool. That'd be real cool.
But it's like minimal, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
you still got to pay for your food, and
Mhm.
like it's still gonna cost you to go.
Right.
Pretty good,
Right.
probably a few G's.
Right. And they'll put you on Southwest.
Yeah,
So
it's
then-
probably the cheapest flight, and it's
so then
not
I'll-
a nicest room and shit.
Right.
Like
They'll put you in Econo Lodge and fly you out Southwest. Did you hear that shit that's going on with Southwest right now?
I don't know.
Dude, they canceled like fucking 2,500 flights over the last couple of days. Or yesterday. I think just yesterday or today. They're just like cutting flights, bro. My boss, he's in Chicago right now. He's supposed to be back for work today. He's stuck in Chicago because they just canceled the fucking everything. And he's just like, dude.
They're not saying why or what.
No, they're kind of saying they're like, oh, there's some two big hubs are Chicago and Denver, and there's been some bad weather, and we've been kind of like fucking struggling with that. And I mean, it's not that bad, you know. The weather wasn't that bad in either place. I mean, it was cold, but it wasn't like fucking blizzardy or anything. So the real story is they overbooked on purpose, and they're like they have a shortage of people, so they couldn't fill flights. They're like just don't know how to fucking operate an airline, basically.
They fucking PSA'd it, huh?
You're goddamn right.
Yeah, they got a backlog right now. So if you're stuck at an airport and you're listening, fuck, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's nothing more annoying than that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Being stuck somewhere like that, and
Yeah,
that's part of it, though. That's part of the fucking trip, man.
yeah,
That's kind of part of the risk you take, and kind of the magic of fucking the way we can commute back and forth across the world. Basically, is that every once in a while that shit's gonna happen. But
every once in a while you take a dick.
yeah,
Yeah. He's stuck in Chicago, and I was like, dude, he's going to have to, like, fucking hitch a ride with John Candy and his band and fucking drive across country to get back on time. But, like I said, if you're stuck in an airport, we salute you, and we're here for you.
it's some bullshit.
Yeah, fucking, this is what we say about Southwest Airlines.
I wish I had more hands so I could give those titties 4 thumbs down.
Shit, I'm broke. That's where I'd be flying.
I know. I know. I would be too. But Tops, if you're sending people out, don't use Southwest for the VIP party.
Right.
Please. If you're listening, that is. But we'll move on, bro. Our second release that's coming out here soon is Mosaic Football. That one is also dropping on December 30th. Looks like those ones are the same format as they were before. They're 2 autos in a box. I've been finding prices on them going pretty cheap, bro. Like $329, $350, and somewhere in that little pocket.
Yeah.
That's not too bad in comparison to what they were doing. What are your thoughts on Mosaic, bro? Do you like Mosaic?
No, yeah, I do. It looks nice. Actually, I've seen the NFTs or whatever, you know, that come out, and that's the design. So
Yeah.
they're kind of slick looking, actually.
Yeah.
They changed it up a little bit, and I mean, yeah, I don't mind it one bit.
Yeah.
I think it should get a little more love, but whatever.
Yeah, they don't get the love that the other Chromium sets
If
get,
it ain't
you know?
Prism, it ain't shit.
But I like the honeycombs and like the Genesis cards, and they have those fluorescent parallels that are pretty low number. I think they're numbered to like 25 and 50.
And the PCAX.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I like I actually kind of like Mosaic a lot.
Yeah.
And they even have like no huddle set that looks pretty sharp. I had a fucking Herbert PSA 10 no huddle for a while, and yeah, I just checked the price. It was like a $600 card when I had it, and that one's selling for like $250, like $300. It's just getting crushed.
Yeah, dude. It's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. PSA 10s are going for like 30, 40, 50 bucks with certain cars. It's like, holy shit.
It's fucking nuts, bro.
But whatever. You
But-
know?
Yeah. But it looks like wax prices are kind of coming down a touch, you know? Fucking $329 isn't bad for a hobby box. Like, it's especially of a chromium fucking set, you know what I mean? I don't know. It makes me think I might get some Mosaic, man. Might jump in on some Mosaic. But they have a lot of low-numbered stuff and a lot of cool shit in there, too. Some autos and all that.
Do they have a case hit type product in Mosaic that's not just a parallel? You know what I mean? Like the Genesis and the Peacock and all that shit. They're all just parallels.
Mm-hmm. Like a Kaboom type of...
Yeah, is there something like that in Mosaic?
I think they have a glass. I want to say they have a glass. But I'm not 100% sure. That's a good question.
Yeah, I can't picture anything right now.
I don't think I've ever seen any of them if they do. And I thought Genesis was that, but like you say, it's basically a parallel.
Yeah, they're parallels, but
Mhm.
they're SSSP, case hit, whatever.
Right.
Peacock is more rare than Genesis even, but
Mhm.
it's just a parallel still.
Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a good question.
I'm not sure on that.
We'll have to peep that. Yeah, for sure. Do you like fuck with Mosaic at all? Do you buy boxes or do you buy singles of Mosaic?
I mean, sure, I would buy singles. I bought some retail boxes of it when I've seen it and had chances. I've never bought a hobby box or anything, but
Yeah.
it's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just sucks. I try to stay away from wax. It's fun, but it always ends up, being like kind of a, I don't know, poor investment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's
But that's not why you do it as an investment. It ends up being kind of a waste of money most of the time. You know what I mean? And so you do it just for fun, but it sucks because, I don't know, man. It just feels weird to never, ever open wax and be a part of the hobby.
Yeah.
It feels like you're not
That's true.
participating fully, you
Mhm.
know? And, like, shit's so expensive and shit's so fucking out of whack. It's like they're making it harder and harder to participate in that, dude. And
Mm-hmm. Even
know.
breaks, like even not
Yeah.
participating in breaks feels like you're not like fucking with the hobby.
yeah,
And it's like I say, it's a bad investment. You know,
Yeah.
you're probably gonna get smoked most times.
yeah,
But like I don't know, that feels like that's where the heartbeat of the hobby is.
yeah,
Ripping wax,
Yeah.
fucking jumping in breaks, flipping cards, grading cards, doing all
Yeah.
that shit. That's kind of what it is for me anyway.
yeah,
And it's different for everybody, of course, but
yeah.
you know, you're right. I agree. When I'm not ripping cards, I feel like I'm like, oh man, I'm kind of fucking out of it. Yeah.
But it's just tough because the retail has gotten harder and harder to justify.
Yeah.
Fucking hobby's just so expensive, and even then, it's hard to justify too half the time too. It's not like it's that much better half the time, but
I know.
you know,
Yeah.
the problem is with the retail is certain shit is like you can't hit anything in some of it,
Right.
like literally.
Absolutely nothing.
And even I stopped at Target today. I was over there on that side of town, and I just popped in on Target just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
And they had some absolute fat packs in there. And I read the back just in case, and it didn't say a damn word about kabooms on the whole
Ooh,
fucking package.
fuck.
So I was like, I don't know. I don't think they're in there, bro, but
I think they are.
I don't know.
I think I saw somebody rip a fat pack the other day on, I want to say IG,
Yeah.
and they hit a kaboom.
But every other fucking thing says it on there. The blaster says it. You know
Does
what I
it?
mean? Like,
And it doesn't say it on there?
Mm-mm.
I must have, I don't know. I'll have to go back and see if I can find
I
that
mean, they
video.
might be in there, but I was just like, I don't know if they're fucking in there or not, you know?
Damn, that would suck.
And I know last year there was the dollar packs of Absolute that you could get from like GameStop and places
Oh,
like
yeah,
that, and
yeah.
those didn't have kabooms in them either.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody knew that,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Just it was like, oh, it's Absolute. There's got to be kabooms in there. So.
Yeah.
But I did hear a story about somebody supposedly pulling one out of there, out of one of those, even though it's not listed on the back.
Right.
So
Like, that was the only one that they put in there out of all the packs. Like, all right, we'll
Oh,
put
man.
one.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
The case hit.
So there was like a whole box of those fat packs, you know,
Was
and I was
there?
like, a whole box. Let's see.
What else did they have over there? Did they have any Topps Chrome?
No, they had Topps Update Chrome Megas,
Oh yeah,
but that was it.
yeah. I got a little itch. I got a little itch to scratch.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and then they had some select basketball. They had optic basketball.
No one's buying basketball, bro.
Yeah.
Like no one's buying Prism. Like there's Prism basketball.
There was some Prism
Select,
basketball.
Yeah, Prism Select and fucking optic at Walmart. It's just there.
Yeah.
If you want it, you can just go buy it. It's just there. Nobody's swooping on it. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's just not very many good hits in it, bro. Like there's the parallels and that's it. There's like the retail exclusive ice or whatever the fuck, and then that's it. Like
And silvers. I mean, you can pull silvers.
yeah, but I don't know.
But the football is gone. Like the football does not stay there.
Yeah,
But the basketball is just chilling.
I
dude.
got a blue Velocity Scotty Barnes out of the fat pack of optic that I bought.
Oh, nice.
But it's like $5 card.
Yeah, it's not a bad card though.
Yeah. I looked at it. I pulled it. I was like, "Oh, nice." And I looked it up. I was like, "Oh man, $9."
Like, come on, man.
Oh well.
Yeah, the prices are a little shocking sometimes. They're definitely shocking.
Yeah.
But, the game has changed.
Yeah.
The game has changed.
Well, yeah. It's kind of just going back to where dude, it was like I was grading those fucking base card fucking Juan Soto's and Acuña's and turning them into fucking $100 cards and 9s and 9.5s and shit, bro. And it was like,
shit.
yeah. And now those cards even in 10s are like $30.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. Even 9s were going for 75 easy.
That's crazy. It was a different.
And when I first started hearing about like those paper cards, rookie cards going for more than $20, I was like, "This is nuts! You guys are fucking insane!" And I went and looked it up. I was like, "Sure enough, all right." And I had so many of those, bro. I sold tons of them for $20, $40, $50, $60 raw.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I remember
and those are like $5 cards, dude.
we were at Chipotle after one of the Pikes Peak shows, and we were talking about I think it was a Josh Allen Donruss base paper in a PSA 10. They were going for like 400, 500, something like that. And I remember telling you that, and you're like, "No, sir." Like, I swear, dude, I swear they are. And we were looking them up, and they were. Yeah. And even now they're going for 300. Like those same Josh Allen's going for $300 in paper PSA 10s. That quarterback game.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're still $300 cards.
Wow.
Yeah, they haven't dropped terribly on guys like that, but everyone else just.
That's crazy to me. I can't see paying more than 100 bones for something like that. Even 100 is crazy to me.
Yeah, on a paper card.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
He's the new hotness, so.
He is, especially if he wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
If he can win a Super Bowl this year, his shit will go nuts.
Yeah, I sold a raw version of that card for like $100 not that long ago. I mean, it's been a few months, but
yeah.
I was like, okay.
You want to take my money, or you want to give me the money? I will take it. Speaking of paper cards, though, that's a good segue into our third topic under the wax, bro. 2022-2023 NBA Hoops is coming out January 11th. It's the first rookie shit of players in their pro uniforms of that class. And I think they say the boxes are going for about $120, but there's only one auto now in Hoops. There used to be 2 autos, and now there's only 1 auto. What are your thoughts about Hoops, bro? They're paper cards. They're kind of lower end. What do you think about Hoops?
Yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite. It doesn't seem like it's one that necessarily stands the test of time either. It's not. I'm kind of surprised they started remaking it, honestly. It wasn't like a classic set like a lot of these other ones. When you think of Hoops, all I can think of is the original Dave Robinson rookie
Yeah.
You know, like that's the only iconic hoops card that I can think of. Like, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. All the rest is just, yeah,
Like
new paper mostly, and then they have the premium stock or whatever.
right. The premium stocks are kind of cool.
But yeah,
I like those for sure. But they don't get the love either. Like price wise, they don't get the
No.
love at all.
yeah,
Yeah. But hoops, like back in the day, like that shit was dope, dude. I used to really like hoops cards. I used to
yeah.
buy packs at the 7-Eleven all the time, and they were cool. You know, I thought I liked them, but I didn't know about like higher end basketball cards at
Yeah.
that point either. So
Well, I mean, it was them and Upper Deck pretty much.
yeah, Yeah.
Flair, whatever. But Upper Deck was kind of the higher end basketball. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It's nothing. It's just another low end set that there's a million of them already. You know.
yeah.
And I don't think they started reprinting hoops until just a few years ago. I don't remember seeing it until
No, they've been out for a minute. Like
Yeah.
Giannis has a rookie card in hoops.
that was what 16,
No, what was Giannis's rookie?
15, 16, something like that.
I think he's a little bit older than that.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is great radio.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, you're right. 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13.
Oh, I said 15, I think.
Oh, did you say 15?
But, yeah.
13. So at least then,
Yeah.
but they have I had a Giannis Redback in hoops,
Mm.
and I didn't even know that existed, and I saw the card and I was like, "What's that?" And Brant was telling me, he's like,
Yeah.
explaining to me it's a little shorter printed and it's like special and stuff. But yeah, I like hoops. I like hoops because it is cheap and it's a fun rip. You can get some of the rookies that you are looking for and you're chasing, and they do have autos in them too. So, I mean hobby stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mhm.
I like hoops just for what it is. But
Yeah, it's like score for football.
exactly. Yeah, 100%, 100%. But do you ever buy any hoops at all? Do you ever like pick some shit up?
I bought a blaster or two here or there out of boredom, but
Yeah.
no, not really. I would buy like a cool single or something, maybe, but as far as ripping it, probably not too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I bought some hobby packs from John's, and I got an auto, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And it was fucking a Dale Ellis. I was like, "Oh man!" It was like low numbered, but it was like one of the worst autos you can pull out of there. It's like fuck, it, like shot me down. I felt shitty.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then that one auto box, you get something like that. That's pretty shitty.
Yeah, like $120 for that box, and that auto's probably like $15, $10 at the most. But I used to like Dale Ellis. Like he used to be a sharpshooter. I think he won the 3-point contest a couple of times, and he played for Seattle.
Did he?
Yeah, and then he played for the Nuggets for a few seasons, and then I was like, all right, I like shooters. I've always been a fan of shooters. I know who he is, and I like him, but most people don't.
Yeah, I've never heard of him. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he had a real, like, fundamentally sound shot. Like, it was perfect. And he could stroke him. He could put him away. But, yeah, that's all I got for wax, though. You want to fucking jump into some motherfucking sports?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait, I missed it. There it is. Couldn't find the button. But we're going to jump into some sports. First topic we got under the sports element this week is about Carlos Correa. He apparently is being questioned again by the Mets about an ankle. He's had an ankle problem, ankle injury, and I believe he had a surgery to reconstruct it. And the Mets are saying no now. Fucking the Giants had him signed, and they had him there, and they looked at his fucking shit, and they're like, no, we don't think so, bro. We're not going to give you fucking $200 million or whatever. It was a huge number. And then the Mets swooped him up, and they were like, yo, we'll jump on that shit. And now they're looking at his fucking physical and at his fucking shit, and they're like, I don't know, man. So they're like on the verge of backing out of that contract. Dude, if he can't pass a physical, could this like be the end of him, dude?
I mean, yeah, that's crazy. They're saying it's like from an old fracture from a couple years ago or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but he's been playing on it just fine. So
Right.
I get the concern, but yeah, especially when you're shelling out that kind of cash.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll find a home. It may not be for the payout he's wanting if this keeps up, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's kind of fucking sad, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, at first, I was laughing at San Francisco because I was like, oh, they got Aaron Judge. They said he signed, and then they pulled the fucking rug out from underneath him. And then I was like, now Carlos Correa. And then now I'm like, damn, dude. I feel kind of bad for the guy. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what's going to end up happening with him, but I don't know, dude. Like, how tough of an offseason can the fucking Giants have and Carlos Correa, really?
Yeah, man, that sucks. The old injuries come and bite you in the ass for the fucking when you're trying to sign those big gigantic contracts.
Yeah. Fuck.
Start scrutinizing you pretty thoroughly.
Yeah, it almost reminds me of like the state fair when they're like looking at a prize, like fucking prize heifer or some shit. You know what I mean? They're like, "Yo, no, you don't get the fucking blue ribbon, dog." But I mean, dude, that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah,
A lot of fucking money. But yeah, I was talking with my friend Jorge about it because he's into baseball. He collects baseball cards a lot. And he's really into baseball, and we were talking about it, and then fucking half hour later, dude, he sends me a message. The Mets are fucking pulling out too. I was like, oh fuck. But
yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough.
Yeah. Hopefully,
And yeah, I mean he's free agent, right? So he's just kind of
just bouncing.
he doesn't have anything to fall back on if the deals go through.
Oh no, I'm kind of worried for the guy, man. Like, oh shit. Those injuries are rough, especially baseball injuries, because it doesn't seem like a baseball injury would be that hard to heal, but they put a lot of torque on like pressure points of your legs and knees and stuff and hips, your back.
Yeah.
You know, when you're swinging that bat, like you swing the fuck out of that bat, and it's hard to heal that stuff when you're putting that much torque on it and you're like fucking digging in, and
Yeah.
it's rough.
I don't know, man. Good luck to him. See what happens.
Yeah, good luck, Mr. Correa. Hope it works out for you, brother. Speaking of injuries, like we'll slide right into our second topic of the NFL recap of last week, week 16. Tua is now in fucking concussion protocol, dude.
Again.
So they went down. They lost to the Packers, and they've lost 3 in a row. They're on the cusp of missing the playoffs. And, like, it's like disaster time in Miami, dude. Fucking the Jags made some moves. They have beat the Jets this week, and they moved in position. They're, like, tied with the Titans, and they're ready to make the playoffs, bro.
You think?
They're poised.
Yeah.
And now fucking, what's his name? Tannehill got injured, and he's out for the year. So it's going to be Malik Willis, and he is not the greatest right now.
Yeah, he hasn't shown much yet.
So the Titans look like they're in trouble. Dude, Trevor Lawrence has looked good. He's played good. Even that last game was kind of shitty weather, and he still pulled it out. Dove over the line like for a fucking rushing touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got some heart at least.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah. And I think Peterson was a great pickup for him. Like you could see like the coaching like actually helping him a lot and like coming through and like redoing and like coming like cementing over all the bullshit that he had to go through with Urban Meyer.
Yeah, that was whack.
Urban Meyer was too busy fingering buttholes to like actually coach the guy. But how big for that would that be for his cards? Do you think if fucking Trevor made the playoffs?
It might. Yeah, it should help quite a bit. I would think. I think he still has a lot of fans or a lot of people who are hoping for him or believing in him. You know what I mean? Hoping to continue to believe in him.
Yeah.
I've always been kind of on the fence with him. I still kind of am.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see him doing well. I don't ever want to root for anybody to do shitty, really. But especially those early pick guys, they have so much fucking pressure, dude.
Yeah.
It's tough. So
yeah, they do.
I mean, it's good to see him at least competing,
Yeah. That class needed somebody,
Yeah.
Zach Wilson. Speaking of the Jets, he just played the Jets, and Zach Wilson played. Dude, he looked horrible. Like he couldn't even complete a pass. They got 3 points, and the only reason why they got that is because they got a fumble and they picked it up at like the 10-yard line. And then they went 3 and out and like had to kick the field goal, so they got that 3. Like, dude, it was fucking a piss poor showing from Zach Wilson. Like, I think he's done, dude.
It kind of seems like it.
Yeah, and I was like cheering for him. I watched a lot of film on him in college when he was with BYU, and he looked good, dude. He reminded me of Aaron Rodgers, the way he used to like thread the needle with the ball and shit. But like he is just not the guy, bro. He sucks. Like he sucks, and I hate to say that about a guy, but he looked like Tim Tebow when Tebow used to throw the ball.
Yeah, that's
Skipping
pretty bad.
Yeah, skipping it to him and missing wide open guys, and oh my God. Jets fans, they were so hopeful and like they had everything going. Now Zach Wilson is just not the guy. He's not the guy.
So crazy how guys fall so quickly,
Yeah. And I'm sure he'll get a chance next year. I'm sure the Jets will do something else, and he'll probably go somewhere and get a chance.
Yeah.
And then his cards will spike again
Maybe.
for about 4 days when he gets named starter of like Carolina or something.
Yeah.
Speaking of Carolina, they're also in position to win their division, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking Bucks are just not doing it.
That division's whack.
Yeah. But since they fired their coach, I think they're like 4-0 or 4-1 or something. So Carolina's like making a push. The fucking Bucks are crashing. So there's going to be a couple of games this week that are going to be relevant that you didn't think should be relevant,
Yeah.
The Vikings won their division. That game was. Did you get a chance to watch any of that one?
No.
Yeah, it was a good game, bro. It was back and forth all the way down, and they got in position for a long field goal. And I can't remember what their kicker's name was, but
He's been solid though.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name right now either, but
Yeah. He fucking smoked a 61-yarder, and he had it by like 4 or 5 yards. Dude.
Yeah.
Like he fucking drilled it. Vikings are they won the division. Vikings are looking strong. They have to come back to win every single week, but they do. They show up and they win. Justin Jefferson is possibly the best receiver in football. He is on pace to get to 2,000 yards. I think he needs like 244 yards to get to 2,000, and no one's ever done that. Like the closest ever was Megatron. I think he got like 1974 or something like that.
it's crazy.
So JJ's on the cusp of making history. That would be cool. If you have any JJ cards, hold on to those motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that there's never been a 2,000-yard receiver.
I know, right?
Yeah.
There's been a couple of running backs that have done it, like
Yeah.
6 or 7, something like that.
Yeah.
So you would think that would be tougher than receiving
Exactly.
yards. Yeah. But yeah, the Bills also clinched the AFC East. Bills, I think it's the 3rd straight year they've won the AFC East. So congratulations to the Bills.
Do something with it now.
Right. Fucking get in there and make some noise. Beat the Chiefs, goddammit. But also the Eagles did go down, dude. Eagles went down.
Yeah, that shit was fucking whack.
Yeah. No Jalen Hurts. He was out with that shoulder injury, and the Eagles took a dive. They lost to the Cowboys, and the Cowboys did pretty good, dude. They played pretty strong. Got to give them credit. Granted, they did beat a quarterbackless team, so.
Yeah, I mean, Minshew's aight, though.
Yeah, he is.
He's aight.
He gets a lot of love from the fans, too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good backup.
You think it's the mustache?
Yeah.
The mullet?
Uncle Rico.
But, yeah, so that's a little bit of a recap of the week. You want to get into the picks?
Yes.
All right, so last week, Jeremy went 3-1, which is still very, very good. I went 4-0. I finally had a week where I fucking did all right. I made up a game. So on the season right now, I'm 32-15, And J-Bone Capone is 33-14. He still has a 1-game lead, and we're getting close to the
Talk about playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
We haven't hit that button yet.
I know.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I kind of forgot about it. But we're getting close to the playoffs. We'll make our picks all the way down to the end of the regular season, and we'll settle up our $5 bet. And then we'll see once we get like playoff team set, then we'll pick our brackets again.
Cool.
And then we'll see how that rolls. But this week we got I think we got 5. We got 5 picks. The first game is the 11-4 Cowboys at the 7-8 Titans. I think I went first last week, so I think it's your turn.
Well, I got to go Cowboys because, they just, man, they played like hell this last week, bro. I didn't think they were going to win, and they shouldn't have probably, but they did. And that was tough. And the Titans are, they're doing good. They're surging a little bit, but Tana chill. Yeah.
Yeah, without Tannehill, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I think I'm going to go with the Cowboys too, bro. CeeDee Lamb's been playing crazy too. He's been playing out of his mind.
He has.
Our second,
Dak's playing good too.
Yeah, he had a really good game. Dak won me fantasy football 3rd place.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was in the 3rd place game this weekend and came through. JJ and Dak carried me. They carried me across the 3rd place line. Got me onto the podium at least.
Not bad.
Yeah. So our next pick is the 8-7 flailing, floundering Dolphins at the 7-8 flailing, floundering Patriots. I go first on this one. I think I've been picking the Dolphins and they've been smoking me, bro. So I think I'm going to go with the Patriots this time. Even though I hate to do that because I hate those motherfuckers.
Yeah, same, dude. I mean, especially with Tua. I know he's in the concussion protocol. They haven't quite said if he's out or not yet, but probably. So
yeah,
if he plays, that'd be a little different. But nah, Pats. They just, they're gonna linger and limp into the playoffs probably.
They probably will. Yeah, I was thinking that same thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
just like the fucking dickhead Buccaneers.
And that's our next pick.
Yeah.
Nice little foreshadowing there, brother. The 6-9 Panthers at the 7-8 Bucks, and this is the game for that division, pretty much. Like whoever wins this is pretty much going to solidify the division. Let's see, is it you? It's your first this time.
Mm-hmm. Buccaneers.
Going Bucks?
Yeah, same reason.
Same reason. Because the dickhead Bucks are going to make it in.
Because they're going to limp in the playoffs. Tom Brady is going to limp in the playoffs.
Oh, fuck. I think I'm going to go Panthers, bro. I think I'm going to ride the hot hand. It's hard to go.
Well, who's their quarterback right now?
I don't even know. Oh, it's Sam Darnold. It's Sam Darnold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
It's Darnold. Fuck. That is discouraging to hear that word.
Darnold and what's their backup guy's name?
I think wasn't it PJ Walker?
Walker.
Yeah.
I kept trying to think PJ Lossman, but no, he's been gone for a while.
Oh, damn you! That's JP Lossman.
Oh, was it JP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a Bill. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Blast from the past there. So our next one is the 7-8 Flandering Jets at the 7-8 Flandering Seahawks. That's me. Both teams are going the wrong direction. But I think the Jets are getting Mike White back.
Oh, that's right. They are.
So I'm going to go with the Jets.
Oh, shit. I'm going to go Seahawks because fuck the Jets.
You going to go Seahawks?
Yep.
All right. Jay's going to go Seahawks because fuck the Jets.
Because I think Geno's got one more in him.
He's kind of falling back down to earth a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is the time. Now's the time.
Yeah. I'm probably going to be wrong about that one, but it's all right.
They are at home. Like in Seattle, it's a lot different too.
True.
Yeah. And they still have all their weapons, bro. They're running back. God, I can't remember his name right now. fuck, what was it? Walker. I think his name's Walker too. Fuck, I can't remember. But they're young running backs playing great. They still have DK Metcalf. They still have Tyler Lockett. They have Noah Fant now. They still have some weapons. So
Yeah, I can't think of their running back's name now.
God damn it, it's gonna drive me crazy. That's gonna go into shit we fucked up for next week.
Yeah.
But that leads us with our last pick, and it is probably the best game of the weekend, possibly an AFC Championship preview. We got the 12-3 newly crowned AFC East Buffalo Bills at the 11-4 Cincinnati Bengals. That's a tough game right there. I think it is you, sir.
I got to keep going with the Bengals. I've been going with them all year. That was my pick for the bowl. They're at home. The Bills got to lose a couple games. Yeah.
You're going to go Bengals.
Yeah.
I'm going Bills. You know I'm going Bills.
Yep.
I do like the Bengals, too. I'm on the verge of buying a Bengals hat.
We got 3 different picks this week, so something's going to change.
Something's going to shake up, dude.
Oh, my back fucking hurting. I'm being a puss. Sorry.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. But is it that time, bro?
I do believe it is, sir.
That time?
So, no UFC this week. No UFC for a couple more weeks. The next UFC going to be January 14th, and that's going to be at the UFC Apex. And so, Kelvin Gastelum versus Imanov. Not the biggest hyped, most exciting fight or main event. Nothing to get too excited about. It's probably going to be a great fight. I don't know too much else about that card yet. I don't know if they've really announced anything else. I didn't even see any other fights listed under that card yet. So, then the next the next big one is going to be UFC 283. That's something definitely to look forward to. That'll be the 21st, and that's going to be in Rio. So Rio de Janeiro.
Nice.
So that should be cool.
Nice.
Should be a big show. The highlight of that one's going to be the light heavyweight championship for Glover Teixeira versus Jamal Hill. But there's going to be some pretty decent fights on that card. Like I said, it's a few weeks away, so anything can kind of happen between now and then. I'm not too excited about anything else really going on UFC wise right now. It's kind of a slow time, kind of a lull. There's not even other league. A lot of the other leagues are not even fighting right now. The Bellators and stuff like that. I don't think there's a lot going on with a lot of them. The Optic UFC has came out, and so people are opening that, so that's pretty cool. The one gripe I'm hearing is what's funny is everybody says, well, it just looks just like Don Russ.
Yeah.
They don't really know. Yeah. They're like the UFC guys, they don't collect a lot of the other shit. So
gotcha.
they're like, well, geez, it's just shiny Don Russ.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. But the price point's right. I was able to pull a box off of the Panini website for $160 something. So I was like, shit, whatever. And I went ahead and picked up one of those pink ice fucking parallel prism packs or whatever the fuck for $25. So
Dude, fucking beautiful alliteration there. Beautiful. I wouldn't have been able to handle that. Fuck no.
whatever the fuck those things
Those
are.
fucking Panini pink parallel prism packs.
For looking for a Patty Pimblett pink cracked ice. So I don't know. That'll be fun when it gets here, and it's already shipped, so that's cool. Other than that, not a ton of UFC news to talk about. Other than I did pick this bad boy up. I might as well go ahead and floss it real quick. See if we can't get a little.
Oh, nice. That's dope.
A little Patty autograph there, so I'm gonna send that one off to Beckett for authentication.
Nice.
The guy that had them has a bunch of them, and he has some authenticated and everything too. So, I know it's legit. I just got to send it off. So
Yeah.
and the card even may be gradable. So we'll see. It looks like a pretty clean card. So maybe I'll do a card grade and a auto authentication or something on that one.
Nice.
So we shall see. Like I said, I'll post maybe some hits from my optic box. Maybe I'll pull the Bruce Buffer 1/1 auto out of there. So
Dude,
gold vinyl.
That would be sick.
That'll be cool, huh?
You fucking start. Fuck yeah.
And there's some good rookies and stuff in there, but there's a couple of the guys that didn't sign, and with the rookies, you don't really know how they're gonna do. But that Bruce Buffer 1/1, that'd be kind of a sick card, dude. I think that's kind of like one of the best cards you could probably pull out of it, honestly.
That would be. He's a GOAT.
Yeah, he's
dude.
kind of a GOAT. He's never gonna get hurt really, or
Right.
lose the championship.
Right. Even if he blows a knee out, he can still go, it's time.
He actually did fuck up his knee one time jumping around, and he had to like kind of
No shit.
yeah. He had to like just stand there for the rest because like he gets pretty animated in there, bro. He jumps
Yeah.
around, he's like, boom, and he's fucking trying to hype him up, and it's dope, dude.
Yeah.
So
He's like fucking, he's the man, bro. He's 100%er.
one of these days, I am gonna swoop me up a little Bruce Buffer auto. I'm sure.
That's dope.
We'll see. I gotta see one in person. I think at a show, and it's gonna be hard to pass up. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought this Patty Pimble was cool. It came from Canada too, so I was kind of like waiting on the. I was hoping to get it before Christmas because I wanted to send it. I guess I still have time to send it.
Yeah,
Beckett
yeah.
still has like some specials and shit going on. So
Yeah, for sure.
it's cool. But yeah, other than that, not a ton of UFC news or stuff to talk about other than just wait and see what happens. Keep our fingers crossed and hope the nobody cancels in the main events and shit. And I don't know. Like I said, a lot of people are kind of griping about UFC right now. A lot of decisions and weird decisions and split decisions and shit. And, it is what it is, but it gets people griping, and that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not good for the sport. It's not good for card prices, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
When a guy like Patty wins, but everybody says he loses,
That doesn't help.
it kind of fucks with his cards a little bit. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, talk about a little bit about UFC 283 next week maybe and get a little hype going for that and see what happens. But that's
Yeah.
about it for the UFC, I suppose.
Absolutely. Nice. That's all I got, brother. That's all I got for the pod. You got anything else you want to hit up?
No. Sorry for being a little lethargic today. Kind of burned myself out a little bit. It wasn't quite my usual peppy, hilarious self. But I did want to show off one other little cool thing I picked up. I think you guys might think it's cool. It's a Danny Trejo autographed Lucky Machete Magic card.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so it's an actual Magic card, and it's a card that you can play in the Magic game, and it's called, or not Lucky Machete, Trusty Machete, and it's autographed by Danny Trejo. So
That's sick, bro.
so that's kind of cool. I got a few of these. I'm gonna send to Beckett and get those authenticated too.
Fuck
So
yeah, that's badass.
I thought they were kinda
Let me
neat.
see that. That is fucking real cool.
yeah.
Dude,
So
I love Danny Trejo.
yeah, it was just some weird thing, dude. It came up in my feed, and I clicked on it, and it was buy a Danny Trejo Christmas T-shirt and get a free autograph.
Oh, nice.
But they didn't have any shirts in my size, and I kept clicking, and there was a thing to get 3 cards, and it came with 3 stickers and 3 machete pins, like little pins you could wear.
Nice. Fuck
So yeah, they're not authenticated, like they're not like slabbed or anything like that, but
yeah.
they're legit. So
Hell yeah.
I figure, I mean, it's like $20 I think to authenticate Danny Trejo auto through Beckett. So
That's a sick PC card.
yeah, I think I'll
Hell
send
yeah.
them off and maybe sell a couple of them or something, or
Dude.
trade a couple or whatever. And
Let me know.
yeah, I got
Let
you,
me
dog.
know.
So
Fuck
if they come back as quick as that Ripken did, I should have them in a month or so.
Yeah, for
So-
sure. Welcome to
Pretty sweet.
welcome to the titty twister. Fucking Danny Trejo.
Oh
and-
my God, he's been in so much
Oh,
shit,
dude.
bro.
From Dusk Till Dawn is one of my favorites, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I actually ate at one of his restaurants when I was in New York,
Oh really?
and I didn't even know we were in there, and it was all decked out in like Mexican like decoration,
Yeah.
and there was like Dia de los Muertos stuff all over the place. And my ex-wife's friend who lived out there was like, "Hey, meet me at this Mexican place, and we'll eat there." And we roll in there and we eat, and they have like all kinds of good tequilas, like killer old bar. Had a great time. And when we were walking out, he's like, yeah, that's Danny Trejo's bar. And I was like, what? Why didn't you tell me that? I was like, dude, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
And where was that at?
in New York City.
Oh, in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool as hell.
Yeah, he's always a favorite, bro. Do you know what I just watched the other day? He was in Harold and Kumar Christmas.
Oh, fuck.
He's the dad that's like
That's right.
all in love with Christmas and shit, and like everything has to be all perfect, and like, yeah.
I fucking forgot he was in that. Damn, no shit.
Yeah.
You know what else he was in that I just watched not the other day, but like while I had COVID? Fucking he's in that new Rob Zombie Halloween. He works in the mental institution that fucking Michael Myers is in. And Mike Myers breaks out and fucking kills him, and he's like, Mikey, I was good to you. I was good to you, Mikey. And he ends up fucking drowning his ass. That was Danny Trejo too.
That's funny.
Fuck yeah, that's a badass card, dude.
Yeah.
Shit yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool, like I said, because you can actually get it graded, like, because it's a Magic card, so
Right.
I can actually get the card graded if I want. And there a couple of the autos were streaky-ish, so, you know, I don't know about how Beckett, I think if you grade the card, you have to grade the auto with Beckett. So I don't know if you can just get. I think I'll just send them just to get authenticated and slabbed.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's fucking cool as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, fucking A, should be cool. I mean, I do have the PSA membership now too, so and they do that too. So I don't know. We'll see where it's cheaper, I guess. But
Yeah. Yeah. Whew,
So.
big yawn.
but yeah,
And
that's
fucking
it,
A.
man. Fucking
Cool deal. Well, we fucking appreciate you guys and gals for tuning in again, giving us some of your time over this holiday weekend. And this is going to be the last pod of 2022. We'll see you all motherfuckers in 2023. And we fucking...
see you guys at Pikes Peak on the 14th and at our show on the 21st.
That's right. Damn right. But yeah, fucking A, guys. Fucking appreciate you, and we will talk to you next week.
Word up.
Peace.
Peace.